Welcome to the bathroom. We've been here before when I was showing off my new shower curtain and my new kitty cat bath mats. We're in here today because I'm going to try and put on my makeup. There may be others of you that do very messy makeup like I do, which is, I never was good at makeup, and I really didn't do makeup. So I have more makeup here in my makeup bags from Temu, of course. My big pink one, double-sided, is fantastic. Highly recommend. And they do come in other colors. I did like the yellow, but it was the pink at the time that was on sale. And then I have my drawstring. Now, this is what I use every day, but I also travel with these type of drawstring makeup bags that all you have to do is cover it up, pulling the drawstrings, then the top comes over and hits a Velcro. Look at that. When you get to the hotel and such, just like I do here in the bathroom, you're able to open it up pretty darn flat, depending upon the amount of space you have. And everything is visible and ready to go. And I've just used them for years and years and years and think they're quite fabulous, quite fabulous. All right, let's go ahead and look at getting hair up off the face. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, come on, clip. And the clip's like, well, you didn't do a very good job. Sorry. And of course, we can't have glasses on for the most of anything. So, face is clean and washed. So what I would do, here I am walking in, I'm like, okay, is I want to use a pour makeup thingy for the face. And I've loved this one. Love this one. Senana. Because there was another one very familiar to this, but it had, I believe, like a number 5 on it. Anyhow, what you have here are all of the correcting colors that we're going to collect our colors. Start with that. Oh, drop my clean towel. Always have a clean makeup towel. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and take one of my jelly ones from Dollar Tree, and I just start giving it a bit of this. And everywhere needs some. Absolutely everywhere on the face needs some. So, and you just want to get it absorbed into your face. Now, I've never taken care of my face, I'm sorry to say. And I'm sorry you're seeing my eyes going this way, because there is just not a spot when the camera is on this selfie stick tripod that I can get aligned up. Whereas I can get a really great visual when I have it on a tripod, a floor tripod, when I'm sitting like on the red chair in the front room. Okay, I can feel this absorbed in. Now, you see this here all my life. I hated that. It's veins. And I've had them predominant for a very long time. And all of that is because, again, the skin around your eyes is the thinnest, most delicate skin that you have. And all estheticians and such would tell you, you use this finger, the middle finger, to do your eye makeup. Of course, if you have blending in very around the eyes, the eye creams and such. For that, all right, That feels pretty. That feels very, very pretty. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the foundation. And right now, I'm using this brand, Il Maquillage. They would come up a bazillion times a day on my feed in anywhere I'm looking, Facebook, etc., etc. And I'm the one, yes, I put it on my hand. And that's a lot, and it looks kind of juicy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab, I still have this from my Laura Geller days. When you buy an inexpensive one of these, the hairs pull out all the time. I hate that. So, Laura Geller, probably have had this a good 5 years minimally. 5 years. All right, we got some color. And that's what Il Maquillage said was my best color tone. So when they're advertising, they're saying that they can, you know, mix the color for you that will blow your mind. All right, let's see if we blow our mind. We put it there. We put it there. Okay. And this is me cleaning the brush and cleaning the hand. And I learned from my mother-in-law, always just blend in the hand stuff and it'll mute some of the colors of the things in your hand. Oh, I can't even tell. All right, so one of the main things of putting down your base of makeup is to get it absorbed. Enough years of watching America's Next Top Model had me know from all of the makeup artists, and then any other show, let's see, Making a Model, Project Runway, they give a little bit of help on the makeup when they send the models in to be done. So you want to always just keep working it in. That way, working it in, you're not leaving it to sit on top of your face. When you work it in, like any other cream and such, in that sense, you're smashing it. I'm not pushing hard at all. You're getting it into your pores. All right. Then we can see over here, yeah, that thin skin there. And I usually have a bulge right here and a bulge right here. I did get an excellent night's sleep, and I do want to show you what I think is working. I swear to God. This is the Eelhoe, E-E-L-H-O-E. That's a brand that bought a lot of different facial things from on Temu. And I also got it, it's called Eye Stick. This is retinol. It's a retinol eye stick. And this eye cream, it says it's a temporary tightener. So I think that makes us think of those ads where we see them putting something on and everything shrinks. Well, they don't do that. But it can tighten things up a bit. And just by having it here and just putting a little amount under the eye. So it says, the eye says, oh, thank you, thank you. We really, I mean, it's usually to this line down here. That is all usually very, very, very puffy. I swear. So it's not that puppy. It's not that fluffy now, people. All right. Did you have a cup of tea with you and things like that? Huh? All right. So just, again, everything is about getting it rubbed in. See, I use my pointer finger since I don't have the middle finger available. And the only reason this finger does not have a nail on it was before the weekend I got so irritated. I couldn't put my earrings on. And you know, I have them long often, but just these last couple of times they're driving me insane. So one way to keep the insanity away, well, just keep the insanity away, okay? All right, so we've got some foundation on. Yeah. And so I think we can see things are pretty smooth. That'll go back in there. Now, and again, speaking of the Il Makiage, they're always having ads. Their products run minimally $50. Just round it to $50. So I gave it a try because of the ads. Flawless foundation that matches. And I think they do a really good foundation. I did get it also with a pore type minimizer. And some people, it's called a poreless base. So again, you're trying to fill your pores in with the product. But today I wanted to show you the one that I have been using from Temu, because you too can easily get this, and I really believe under $3. So the face is primed, absolutely lovely. We're going to go ahead and put the teeniest, tiniest amount. Now I have dry blush as well. Now this liquid blush I had seen a while back on Favorites with Laura, and she was showing it, and her daughter was the one using it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the apples of my cheeks looking like they're there. And we'll just put that down for a moment. All right, that's when I have to say, let it dry just a little bit. And let's see. If I take a brush, do you see that? Do you see that one? Do you see that one? So, I don't want it real dark or anything. We just want to have cheeks. I have been carrying on for quite a while telling you when I'm buying white makeup. My eyes are so hooded. There's usually a little brown on this end. So we'll pretend we know how to do that, cut look. Cut look. All right, so we have some cheek definition, right? And with hooded eyes, my gosh, we are constantly looking big-eyed because that lets more light in and helps me see better. Yeah, I have challenges with focus and clarity of vision. And I have my eye doctor appointment set for end of July. I'd had one the beginning of April, and I had an anxiety attack and I couldn't go. And I'd waited 4 months for that appointment. So waiting now again to the end of July. We're living right now in May. So that's quite a ways away. It's okay, that's what it is. All right. What kind of color of makeup and such might we want today? Well, let's start with the white base. Now this is the thing that can evade me, but this time it didn't. So this is this brand. Okay, I know I keep it so quiet while you're reading. Does that help you concentrate? Eyeshadow primer. So just when we're putting our primers, like pore fillers on our face, the primer of having a solid color. Again, I do everything on the hand. Give myself some white. Give myself some white. And I have a little brush that I like to play with this. So I don't know what it is. It's just some kind of doe-footed brush. And I'm sure I got it on Gmail. Okay, kids. We are working with white. Yeah, I told you, white. So you just start getting it in there. I take it all the way up to the non-existent eyebrows. I pluck my eyebrows. I don't want eyebrows. So that's been a good amount of time that I've been plucking them off. Also, then plucking becomes addictive and sort of like a fidgety soother type of situation. You're just sitting there and constantly going, I mean, I don't look in a mirror or anything. Okay. And underneath as well. Oh, I hear a fly. Thank you so much. Came in when the patio door was open. Then I closed it because Wednesday is maintenance yard work. So we all know we get the loud lawnmower and such. So closed the door back up and said, why don't you go ahead and try and do your get ready with me? Something I never in my life thought I would do. Okay. Okay. That's white. Okay, now I'm really going to be working it in. You notice I really do like circular motions. And swipe. And circular motions. Swipe. And I always want to make sure, very, very well done into the corners. Now my bestie, that's what she calls us for her channel, we're the besties. That's Positively Kimmy. From the very beginning of watching her, and then we became very close friends. I super appreciate that. My New York family now, her, Mama, and Sissy. I'm part of the family now. Thank you. Okay. Well, Positively Kimmy does unbelievable makeup. Unbelievable makeup. Her eye makeup. And it's eye makeup art. But I'm always looking for the color combinations, some technique, and things like that. So, Positively Kimmy is definitely one to watch. And I would also watch Twisted Gypsy. Okay, I said I had too much white. We're going to leave that there for the moment. Put the brush down over there. Now we get to decide, how easy do we want to make the color today? How easy do we want to do that? I think what I'm going to start with is something basic in the brown family. And which case shall we take? I'm just going to take this old one from Temu. This old one from Temu. I don't think I've seen it again. It's called Cocoa Venus, and I got that back way in the beginning before I got any of these fabulous professional palettes. So I'm just going to go ahead. I have brushes over in a little container there, and I have my little travel brushes set. And it's always handy. All right, we're going to take, remember, I don't use correct brushes. I don't know which would be the correct brushes. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to start with a light brown, and I'm loading. Okay, And we're going to go right above the eye, because that's what I've decided today. Just that nice high brow bone. Not brow bone. What brow bone is this? This is your face bone. That's not your brow bone. That's your eye socket bone. Oh, I think I'm right about that. I think it could be the eye socket. So I'm just over here, just pretending it's going on beautifully like it should. And now, I'm just working it in so it's subtle. Work it in, work it in. Keep coming around the brow bone. Now, that, you should see, already feels like my eyes are more open and lifted. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Adriane. Good job. All right, so that was a little bitty light brown. If we take the darkest on here and just give it a very little swipe, we're going to go at the corner. And I don't want it in my eye. Never the plan. Now, and this line, my left eye, does not have a working tear duct. And my eyes are very dry without being officially dry with something that they call Sjogren. And they have medicine for that to help you with your dryness. I have an overall dry constitution that it could be 20 years ago. Dermatologist had told me, few baths, few showers, you should bathe in the sink because you're covering less flesh area. So everything's dry. My eyes, my skin, it just, of course, saliva is difficult. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing because this is what happens when I'm doing it. I'm like, oh, look where this went. Let's go ahead and keep playing, especially when it's the dark one, because you know what a mess it wants to be. So I'm trying to come down to kind of get it to work together to fill in. Okay, we're going with that. Now, this is ridiculous because I don't really, I don't worry about doing any kind of goodie. But now we have a goodie. We have a goodie. We have our eyes doing a goodie, which is fine. One of the saving graces is when you wear glasses. It hides a lot of stuff. It hides a lot of detail and such like that. All right, well, we've done a brown and a dark brown. And one thing I like to do, take my makeup cloth and pat and rub, looking for the excess, because I really don't want later in the day just to have a nice black eye from the dark. Okay, we got that on. That looks pretty good. We don't mind. And what other color, if we were using this palette, should we have? Well, that's a very light color. So we'll go ahead and try a little bit of it right there. See what it does. Nothing. It's just a little something light. And because I did it, I'll go ahead and put some over here. It's not really making any difference to what's already going on. But it is the lightest of beige. So maybe it's helping make the white cut back and do this and do that. Well, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and we'll try a little bit of color, of shine, of sparkle and shine. And that's where I really have to be careful about the tear ducts. So, sparkle and shine. Let's try it towards the center and out. So, I look at my eye like even just 3 pieces of pie, 1 and 2. That's the outer 1, inner 2, and that leaves this wedge of pie, number 3. That's how I determined from watching people what this was. So we're going to go ahead. Look at that. Oh, I don't care. We'll put it over the black. As I say, we all know. Very open. Okay. Okay. It's really funny because I think what it is that the light with the angles that I make and such is hitting the eye differently. And so I'm not really knowing that the two colors are pretty well in the same family. But I really, and I don't want to put a lot of sparkle anywhere in the corner of the eye, because that's the tear duct. So this one I just keep messing around. That's all I do. I think you're like, yeah, we can see that, Adriane. Okay, we can see that. Just messing around. So, and I always end up going on the problem. All right, I have no idea what we're looking like right now. Oh, just a slight vision. And again, I take my clean makeup towel and look for picking up any powdery stray. Okay. I'm going to put my glasses on. Haven't had those on for a while. I know that we've got ring light because that stuff's directly behind me. How about if I'm going to take the camera. Watch out, watch out. And I'm going to face this way. So behind me there is minimal light in that corner, but yeah, that's about what it looks like. Yep, eye makeup behind glasses, especially when you keep it neutral. But all of that white and the shine is making them bigger for the people talking to me to see eyes. It's just much nicer that way. We'll put this back into that particular makeup bag. All right, there were all kinds of other makeup that I could have used, but we're doing pretty good at where we're at. Now we had that little bit of pink, and this was one that I won on Twisted Gypsy. No, Twisted. No, sorry. Positively Kimmy had December giftness. Gratitude gift. Well, I won. I actually won. So look at this. They're called two cousins, these gals. And you've got a nice pink, a rusty pink, a dark brown, and a light brown. I put a little of that pink on. We don't need much. Let's see, did we get any on the brush? Yeah. So this is the softest bristles can just be playing with it, wiggling it. Okay. Never bring it down. Never hurts. Never hurts. So just added that in and blending it with anything else in that area. All right, well, that's a face done. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you think it looks any different than when we started, but it does. And it also looks very natural. So cool beans on that, right? Okay, gonna put that back in there. I just throw that in there. I'm very careless with my brushes. They're very inexpensive for the most part. Yeah, I do have some good Laura Gellers and such of that nature. And I put the travel ones back into their little case. I mean, people carry these around in their purses to work, have it in the drawer. I have one in pink and one in the green. I've had the green one for a pretty long time. And there's the pink one. Look how pretty. Aren't they cute? Terrific gifts. Once again, if a bridesmaid gifts, yeah, you could go wild on Temu making bridesmaid basket gifts. So just things of that nature. Teenage parties, they would love to get this as party favors. How about Toys for Tots for teens? They could get a little makeup in a little bag and maybe a little palette. You can spend under $5 easily and get a teen tot something for Christmas. It's very easy, very available, easy, cheap, and fun, and tugs your warmy feelings in the heart to get things for toddlers, little kids, and toddlers. There's all kinds of great stuff and at really good prices as well. All right, I'm throwing that back over there. Oh, I forgot. I have all my lipstick basically in a container in the lounge room. So let's see. I've got this one here, and this is old Laura Geller. All right, this is a darkie. This is an old Laura Geller. It's a very dry matte, and it was for all day wear. Okay. Would you prefer I didn't do you? Because I always can get a mirror. And why don't I go ahead and get my new Fave makeup bag mirror. This I'd seen on Simply Jessica Marie. It was Simply Jessica Marie. And it's very sturdy, nice and thick. Good plastic makeup of it. Makeup of this. So I'll go ahead and recently I had purchased on Temu a 12-pack of lip liner, and it was like under $2. 12-pack of lip liner pencils. And of course, they're not in the bathroom either. We're not. Sorry. Use your mirror. Alright. Okay. This is quite old, but we really can still do something with it. And in this cute little jug, I love little jugs and things. That's the stuff you can look for at Goodwill and garage sales and stuff. Now I really thought I had a makeup brush, lipstick brush saved in here. And evidently not. And while I'm face down talking to that, how rude, Adriane. All right, put that back over there. I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't have the lipstick liner thing. All right, we're going to go ahead. Always, it's the teeth. It's the teeth. And I use my nail. And that way, sorry for the quiet, I have to like run this slowly. To get the incorrects gone. Can't have that there because I don't have a nail. Just still. Need to cut that one better. Well, that's what it's going to be. I've decided then, one thing I do need to buy is I'd like some nice lip glosses because I never wear lip gloss. And the matte lipsticks, yes, they're very dry. I just went around, so I created more pink around the lips than I would like, which also means you could go right back in with some of your covers. I'm like, how about that? Like, no, Adriane. No, Adriane, not white. So, just did that. Yeah, it'll do. It's fine. It'll do. Let's take the hair clip out. Yesterday, I washed my hair, blowed it to damp, let it dry up in the towel, and then when it was damp, I spritzed the Wow product that I buy on Temu. They only sell the one product. Lean over into the utility linen closet in the bathroom here. So this is the Wow, and this is the straightener. Now when I wash and dry my hair, it is straight. It went very just straight, but kinky and frizzy when it went gray. Absolutely frizzy. Well, this is a straightener. While the hair was damp, I sprayed this all back into the hair, and I set my hair on, regular round rollers from the drugstore. It did not make curl. In the past, if I didn't have this Wow on it, it would have been making curls. But what it did is just help stretch it out. Has movement. Yeah, we have movement. I recommend giving this a try. And it says you could use it every third shampoo. I think you'll like the results. I really am so happy not to have just frizz all the way down. Kinky little strands. I have very, very thin hair. Always have. But I have a lot of it. The next product I would like to try on Wow, and I brought it up before so that other YouTubers and such would know. They have a new one out. Their products range around $20, $22 for a good sized bottle. And it is a volumizer. So they do show someone with their hair down really flat. And even just spray some of that volumizer on it, and you can see this bigger lift. When you put in really big rollers and let those take effect, oh my gosh, the hair was like really out out to here. Was shoulder length here. Beautiful, beautiful fullness. I think we all would like to try that. A whole lot of us have thinning at the scalp. Our lines are showing more scalp, more pink, farther open and apart, higher foreheads. Yeah, lots of changes. Well, it was a very long, but I hope interesting or spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Again, got lots of, I think, more light in my glasses than usual, and that's because I have tripods set up on the counter behind the tripod with the camera. Okay, everybody, I hope this turned out. I get to go watch it, and I thank you so very, very much. This is Adriane. If you would consider, please do subscribe. That is the little line down here. There's a little section. Subscribe. There's thumbs up in that section and such too. If you could please give me a thumbs up. Now those two things are very important in the YouTube analogs of saying, you got this going, so we're going to promote your recording, your video more. And that's how they place it. So when the feeds come out to people, the more that YouTube recognizes the tuber, am I a potato? You'll get better placement, and you'll just gain and gain and gain more viewers. And that's what we want. We all think we're a bit entertaining, and when Temu hit, it opened up a whole world of YouTubers hauling Temu, which is still the #1 viewed haul. Like, you know, if we're doing Temu and Dollar Tree and the grocery store and Target, like this, out of the group, Temu is still the #1 watched. Remember, worldwide, more or less. Okay, enough, Adriane. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you. I hope that you got some enjoyment out of this and maybe learned a couple of things. If you have any comments, you also love those. So subscribe, like, and comment. Ask questions. Put emojis. Tell us something about yourself. Okay? Thank you.